Hello guys and welcome back to a new my channel. Today it's time for another episode of Minecraft Survival. If you've been watching the last episode, you probably know what my plans are for this episode. So let me just repeat them if you haven't, or if you have. Today I want to try and find a village. Preferably just like a normal village that has at least carrots because like you might already see, I have potatoes growing here, I have pumpkins, wheat, but I don't have carrots yet. And also it would be nice if we found some melon seeds, or at least some melon in some form, so that we can also grow it. And then I think we have pretty much every essential crop that we could, but I might be missing one. But anyway, it doesn't really matter for now. But yeah, I want to try and find a village which hopefully is less than 1,000,000 blocks away because, well, like I already said in the last few episodes, I want to turn this little area into like some sort of villager or residential area which villagers could live at, and which I also will build my villager farm and my villager trading hall. So it would be nice if there was a village close, but I literally have no idea. I have explored that area a little bit, and of course that's where I came from, so I think I'll go that direction, which is northwest, southwest. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do that in a second, but first of all, I need to make another bed because I just don't have another bed. I thought I had two, but for some reason I don't anymore. But that is where the shears come in, and of course the sheep. Let me just get these, get the wool from you guys. Thank you very much. And then let me just make another bed so we can actually sleep when we're away. Because of course that was a huge problem when we went over there. It wasn't that big of a problem. We came along some spiders and a couple of skeletons. It wasn't that bad, but still. It would just be nice if we just constantly bring a bed with us wherever we go and whenever we go on an expedition, because yeah, it's just really useful to have, okay? What I'm also gonna do is make some more food. And would you look at that? I have some wheat. Very nice. 14 bread. That is definitely going to do. Alright, and of course, I also need to start breeding these animals together, as well as these chickens. But I think that is going to be later. What I also want to try and do in this episode is find some diamonds again. Because, like I already explained in the last episodes, we lost our diamonds to fucking creepers, of course, because why not? And I would really love some diamonds again, just for finally making an enchantment table. I know it's just episode 4, but I could have literally made an enchantment table in episode 2. But, well, luck be luck and unluck be unluck, or however you fucking... I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, luck was just not on my side, like usual with this game. But okay, no, just kidding. So, yeah, we're gonna try and hopefully find some diamonds and hopefully make an enchantment table finally. And of course, if we do find carrots at the village, we're hopefully going to be able to find. We can, of course, bring these pigs in here. And then we have pretty much every animal I want. Of course, you also have rabbits and stuff and goats, but I don't really care about those. It's mainly just cows, sheep, chickens, and pigs, because cows are good for the leather and their meat. Pigs are also good for the meat. Sheep are good for, of course, the meat as well, and the wool, and chickens are good for the eggs, feathers, and also their meat. Wow. So, yeah. All right, but, yeah. So, what I'm going to do is go there, and I'm just going to explore that area for a bit, because I've explored over there as well. Like, I went a little bit towards the northeast or something. I actually don't know. But I haven't explored there. I have explored there in the last episode. Yeah, I just want to explore this side because I haven't found a village yet. So the highest chance to find a villager or a village is in this direction. And what I'm also going to do is just kill off every animal in my way, because right now we have literally every animal either captured already, or, well, captured in a pen, or in close proximity there on that little side of the island or place or whatever. Oh, wow. Okay. Found a village. Wow. This world seed is literally perfect, man. We found a mine shaft with, like, as you can see, 4 spider spawners, like, all really close to each other. We found, of course, the cherry biome over there, which didn't really add too much, but hey, I love how cherry stuff looks, so that's nice. As bad as episode 2 went with the creeper shit, literally everything ever since we moved has been pretty much perfect, honestly. Like, it could not... Okay, it can always go better, but really, in my situation, I have nothing to complain about. But yeah, we found a village, so that's nice. Let me just kill off these pigs. Where the hell? Okay, you can live. Fine. And then go over here at the village. What is this? Okay, there's so many entrances to caves here. It's insane. Oh, and we even got hay bales, which I will definitely bring with me, because that means more bread, which is always nice. But would you look at that, a village, even though it's not super big. But hey, look at that. We found a yellow bed. Let me see if I can find a nicer color bed. Yellow is fine, but I would like a blue or a green or red. What is this? Is there anything here? Oh my god, it's a little bit dark. I don't have any torches. Well, would you look at that? Okay, I'm just gonna take these 2. I just need like some light with me. This is honestly more than enough. Let me just check out this for just a little bit. I'm not gonna... Oh, okay, zombie. I'm not gonna explore this cave in this episode, because I'm gonna try and find diamonds where we found some deep slate in the last episode. Like, we found a lava pool that we got obsidian from, and there was deep slate over there, if I remember correctly. What is this? Oh, this is one of those, I don't know how it's called, but it makes librarians. Oh my god. Silk touch. Holy shit. Okay, that is really good. And what's also really good is he trades paper for emeralds. And what do we have way more than enough of? Well, not currently, but we will. Sugarcanes, and sugarcanes make paper. What do you have? Channeling. I don't know what channeling is. I've never seen it before. But this is very nice. I can definitely take you, though, because, well, for the enchantment table, we're gonna make an enchantment room, probably in the next episode. And of course, you need bookshelves to even be able to get good enchantments. So, yeah, that's why I got these books. But hey, this is good to know that this guy has Silk Touch. I'm probably gonna leave this guy here and take this guy with me to my own place. How I'm gonna do that, though, is probably with a rail system, because I have a bunch of rails, which I gathered from the mine shaft, which we found in the last episode. So, yeah, and of course, I can always make rails with iron and, like, wood or something. I don't remember how you make rails, but that's fine. Hello, my man. How are you doing? Oh, wow. We got coal. Okay, definitely gonna get that. But yeah, my plan is to make a rail system, and then, of course, bring a minecart with me, push the villager into the minecart, and I will need at least 2 villagers to be able to breed them. So that is probably going to be it for the next episode. Hey, what are you? A cleric? Emerald for redstone dust. But rotten flesh for emeralds. That is not a terrible trade, but what I'm gonna do is just take this brewing stand, because then I don't need to make it myself. Haha. And yeah, then you don't have a job anymore, but I don't care. But, okay, that's also a yellow bed. I'm trying to look for a nice color bed, even though yellow is not bad, but I would rather go for blue. Ooh, okay. Damn, that's a lot of apples and potatoes. Okay. And oak saplings. Don't care. Alright, so this was a super small village. What I could do is just explore probably a bit more over there to see, yeah, just what's over there. Ooh, even more pumpkins. Well, we do have a pumpkin farm at home, but pumpkins are definitely always good to have extra. Oh my god, look at that. Even another cherry biome. Can villages actually generate in cherry biomes? I actually don't know as well. There's so much about this game that I just don't know because there's so much you can do. Ooh, I do see a ruins, portal ruins, whatever. So definitely gonna check that out. And of course, get rid of these stupid cows. What the hell is that? What is this? Oh, that's a waystone. Like, that's a mod I installed. But what the hell does this do? Does this like teleport you? Can you make these things? How do you make these? Now I'm really curious. Or you can't. I have no idea how these things work. But now, oh, what? I see another one over there. This is really interesting. What the hell do they even do? Like, if they could teleport you, that would be really nice, because that means we can teleport from the village we just found to our base really quickly. What? Rammerer and Rayu raked. What the hell does that even mean? Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, so let me just test. Oh my god. It's teleportation. That is cool. Okay, I'm definitely gonna take those. So that's how these things worked. I have no idea. Like, I installed this mod myself, obviously, but I had no idea how these things worked. I just thought they were like some sort of marking system, just like with how the minimap works. But nope. Anyways, we found crap. Wow, what is this? Golden hoe. Wow. So useful. I guess I could use these. The rest I really don't care about. Now that I think about it though, it's nice that I have my base location with that mine shaft nearby and those spider spawners. But it would be just better if I would just move to the village I just found, or at least close to it, so that I at least don't have to get all those villagers and stuff, because look at how many animals and stuff there are here. This is so much better than the area we currently live at. Honestly, I think I'm gonna move here. I could place like a waystone at my old, it's still my current, but you get it, my old base location then. Well, I could actually use the waystones at like the spider spawner or the XP farm locations when we turn them into XP farms. Because like the whole idea with like a rail system towards the village and then leading the villagers to my current base location, it's a cute idea, but honestly, I'm just gonna move because it's so much quicker. Okay, you know what? I'm really getting nowhere with this, so I'm just gonna head back. Maybe I'll try go that way next time, but for now, I'm just gonna go back to my base location because, yeah, like I said, I'm really getting nowhere. Right, so I think I see the village again. Yeah, there we go. So, what I am gonna do is place the waystone here so that I can teleport here and I don't need to constantly go back and forth all the way to here and then to my current base location. I actually do need to find a good spot where I can place. Oh my god, what the hell is that lava doing there? But yeah, I'm gonna need to find a decent base location close to this village. What I could do is go over there maybe? I don't know. I think that's still a little bit too far, honestly. Maybe where those horses are, or a little bit back further over this way. Let me see. You know what? I think I'm gonna build my base or my house here. Or maybe on this side of this little hill. What is better, man? I don't know. Like there or here. That looks to be a little bit flatter. So maybe potentially better to build. It is a little bit further away from the village, but it doesn't really matter that much. I think I am going to build my house over there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. All right, so let me just place a waystone over there. Oh, wow. Found another waystone. Okay, that is quite nice. How much of those generate in this world? Oh, wow, another one? Okay. Okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. But I think I'm gonna place my waystone over... It doesn't really matter where, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna place it here. So, new base location. There we go. What is this? Visible... What the hell is this? What the hell is this? I have no idea what that is, but hey, we placed it. Let me just get that one and place one at our current base location, get all of our stuff, and move. But before we move, though, I'm just gonna go into the caves again. Or, well, it doesn't really matter which order we do it, because we have these waystones anyway, so we don't need to walk all the way back here and get our feet tired. Yay. Alright, we're back. So, what I'm gonna do is place a waystone just right next to my bed. There we go. Alright, very nice. I am going to be bringing all of my stuff and moving it over there. I think I'm just gonna make a couple of chests. So for that, I'm gonna need some wood. Let's just do it with this cherry wood, because I don't really care. Let's just make 8 chests. So get another one. There we go. All right. And then what I'm going to do. Ta-da! Very nice. That works perfectly, man. All right. I think this is where my house is going to go, because this is a nice little flat area. It doesn't need to be a big house, honestly. Like I already said, we're going to have like some sort of a functional area in, well, not there anymore, but here. So what I'm gonna do is place my chests over here. There we go. There we go. Very nice. And I'm just gonna store... well, why not just place this one already? And of course, my crafting table right over there. Very nice. What I'm probably going to do as well is make like one singular chest next to my bed. This is obviously not going to be at my layout, but it is going to be fine for now. This is obviously going to be my backup bed, so we definitely need to keep that one. So what I'm going to do is get all of my stuff into here. What is this? Oh my god. Okay, it costs experience to teleport. I still have 26 levels. How the hell does this work? Or is it just like a very tiny amount? I have no idea. You guys can... Yeah, I'll break you guys free. I really don't need you anymore. There's more than enough sheep and cows and stuff over there. You can get out. There we go. Roam free, my animals. Oh yeah, also, I completely forgot about this. Look at that. Very nice. Of course, I'll bring these with me, because then I don't need to make them anymore. Oh god, my inventory is so full. Okay, let me see. My XP bar is almost full. Okay, so it does cost a tiny bit, but honestly, that is barely anything, and it is definitely worth the time that it saves. So yeah, I don't really care about that. And of course, we are going to make an XP farm anyways. Okay, let me just put this stuff into there. Where do I put these waystones? I think I'll just keep them with me, actually. I think that's just handy. All right, inventory is a little bit clean, so now we can get the rest of the stuff. Right, there we go. Get all of the remaining stuff, and I'll take these chests with me. And now, oh my god, there's so much stuff. Honestly, do I really care about these petals? Nah, don't really. What I'm definitely gonna need, though, is the saplings of the trees. And these potatoes. Yeah, thank you very much. All right, nice. So now, let's teleport back and put all of this stuff away. Yay. All right, those have been placed. Okay, I think we need to go one more time. Let me actually just move this a little bit closer, because it is a little bit too far away from my base for my taste. Let me just place it directly next to my bed, because why not? New base location. There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, what do we have still? Don't really care about these petals. Strings, gunpowder, wool, dirt and gravel. I don't care. Bricks, cobblestone, logs. planks, don't really care. Yeah, I think that it is time that we leave this area. Goodbye. Well, of course, we're gonna be using the cave that was over there or something. But this area is done for. All right, and just like that, we have transported everything over to this area, including some saplings that I just planted. So now I think it is time to try and find some diamonds. In the next episode, we can work on getting some farms ready again, like a wheat farm, a pumpkin farm, etc., etc. Get some villagers in here, probably. What the hell? I didn't even see that house. Wow, okay. I'll check that out in a second, but I really want to try and find some diamonds right now. So, let me just make a couple of pickaxes and some swords. I'll also need to make torches, of course, because I don't have any for some reason. Alright, this should definitely be enough torches. What I'm gonna do is not bring this with me. Yeah, this should be fine. So, let's go and just teleport back and find that cave that we found. I think it was in this little hill. Was it this? Yeah, okay. That was fast. All right, there we are. We're back. And I think it was over here somewhere. That was like the big cave. But of course, we need to find that obsidian crab stuff that we found in the last episode. No idea where it was. I really should have looked at my footage maybe, but it's definitely not this way. Ah, I think I found the cave. Okay, that's quite nice. Now I just need to find the lava, but I really... Oh. Ah. Wow, look at that. That was fast. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dig down here. Alright, I don't hope it's gonna be a super long way down. We are at my... Oh, okay, look at that. Hey, redstone, look at that. We desperately needed redstone, so that's good. Alright, but first, let me just... Okay. Alright, fine, Mr. Minecraft. I guess the game really feels sorry for me for that creeper, the creeper crab. Yeah, creeper crab, that's... Okay, that's a nice name. Okay, speaking of the devil, holy shit. Fuck you, man. You ruined my entire mood for literally a whole day, so you deserve to die. Alright. But, hey, we found diamonds. Very nice. And a crap ton of redstone already. Alright, look at that. We already have a stack of redstone. That is a very, very good start. And... yeah, that's it for this little hallway, whatever you want to call it. So now, it's time for the main event. This stuff. So, let me just light up the area a little bit first. Just so we can safely get those diamonds. Because I just don't want to lose them anymore. Again. Oh, fucking Jesus, man. Why did you have to scare me like that? Fucking creepers, I swear. Almost got reminded of that fucking skeleton jump scare in that fucking last episode. That was probably the worst jump scare I've ever had in this fucking game, even though it really wasn't a jump scare, but I just get scared way too easily. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. Oh boy. My god, there's so many... Alright, take care of you. Get the fuck out of here. You don't deserve to live anymore. You... okay, or just explode, that's fine as well. Even more creepers, of course, why not, right? Alright, and even some lapis, which is very nice. We don't really need too much lapis, because you only need 3 for enchanting, but hey, more is always welcome, so not gonna complain. I keep going further and further down when I still need to get those diamonds, so this is not really a smart idea, but this does look like a hallway which is ending soon. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's just go backwards and get all of the resources on the way back. Alright, but now that it is completely safe here, let's start and get some diamonds, baby! Alright, that is one. I'm definitely gonna... I'm gonna do it as safely as I possibly can. It is only 3 diamonds, but, hey, That's already enough for an enchantment table, so that's a win in my book. But first, let's just check out this area for a little bit. Ah, more lapis. Very nice. Alright, let's just see what is down here. Because I did see a skeleton a while ago, but not seeing them anymore. What I do see is redstone. Lovely redstone. What is this? My God, man, there's so many ways to go. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is huge, man. Wait. Oh, this loops around. Okay. Let me just collect these resources for a little bit. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh my God. This is a huge area. Do I really want to go in here? Honestly, no. Nah, just not right now. I'm really not feeling like exploring that huge of an area. I have my diamonds. I have a lot of other resources as well. What I am gonna do is just go down here because I haven't explored this area. Hey, more diamonds. Okay, nice. Let me just light this up because, again, I'm gonna take this extra safely. Alright, it is all safe, so let's go ahead and mine these diamonds, which doesn't look like... Okay, it's just one. Yay! Oh well, one is also fine. Whoa, my God, stop jump scaring me, you fucking game. Where the hell did he even come from? Up here? Okay, I'll just light this up, I guess. Oh my God, look at this. Yet another mine shaft. Oh my God. But honestly, I'm honestly tired of exploring this cave. So what I'm gonna do is just grab this stuff. And I'm gonna... Should I use a waystone? Because I really don't want to go all the way back and then fucking have to search for my way back up. I'm tired. I'm really tired of playing this game today. I've already been playing it for 3 hours in total. Like, the recording for the last episode was 2 hours long. Alright, so I'm probably gonna explore this mine shaft in one of the next episodes. Probably not the next one, because the next one I want to really focus on getting some farms and villager stuff ready. And I've just been into caves way too much lately, honestly. Like, I already went into them for the very first episode, which is fine. But I really don't want to only explore caves, you know, the entire time. So, yeah, I'm going to get out of here. You know what? I'll just use a waystone. I'm really... Like I said, I'm just tired. Okay? So, yeah. Just going to make a safe place to place our waystone. I could have placed it at, like, the mine shaft, but I know where to find it, so that's fine. There we go. Okay. Place the waystone. Oh, this is actually not a smart idea because we can probably get trapped in here, which I definitely... Or suffocate in here. So, yeah, I'm definitely not in the mood for that. So I'm just going to make a little bit more room. Just make this into like a 3x3 chamber or room or whatever you want to call it. So that we can teleport here safely at any time. Mine shaft close by. Whatever, I don't care. Yeah. Anyways, okay. Good thing it isn't dark. Maybe that's what a bed is useful for. Or a bed. Did I say a bed? A clock. That's what I meant. Anyways, let me just store all of this stuff. Oh, I really need to burn my gold as well, of course. But hey, look at that. We have some nice cooked meat, which we're definitely going to be able to use. For now, though, let me just put that into you, that into you, put some coal in there. There we go, that's what we need. You can get some coal, and then you as well. Alright, let me just store the stuff, and yeah, then it will definitely be enough for this episode. Like I already said a million times, I'm a little bit tired today, but that is no problem. It's just a little bit shorter of an episode than usual. My recording is still an hour long, but that is fine. I'm definitely going to be keeping this rotten flesh, though, because, like we just saw, there was a villager that trades rotten flesh for emeralds. So yeah, that is a good thing. That's pretty good. Because of course there's nothing else you can use rotten flesh for, so why not for trading? Anyway, what I am gonna do though is explore that house or just go up to that house because I haven't actually done that. I have been to that one, but I didn't even see that one before. So definitely gonna do that right now. And then that will definitely be enough for this episode. All right, there we are. It doesn't look like that big of a house, but it's still a house, so that is always welcome. Ah, look at that. Some more potatoes and apples. And another yellow bed, because why not, right? All right, and even a cat. Very cute. Okay, but yeah, that's definitely it for this village. So, what I'm gonna do, I wish I had an elytra right now. That would be really nice. Just glide or fly all the way down there, but we can do this. And hey, look at that. We're back. All right. But yeah, as I already said, that is definitely going to be it for this episode. So what I want to do in the next episode is try and maybe turn one of those spider spawners we saw in the last episode into an XP farm. If not, then maybe we could take a look at making a trading hall for villagers, or at least make a trading or a villager farm for like breeding them and stuff. But yeah, that will definitely be a fun project to work on as well. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and more of that fancy stuff. And I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.